Hello once again, my name's Chris. We are excel.co.uk. Another relatively short tip using Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. On a previous video, I discussed and demonstrated using the autofill feature. This is where we could type in a number, a value, or we could type in a text string. And if we dragged a certain part of the cell, it automatically filled that. So a single number duplicates. If you hold down Control key, that number increments by 1. So it's all about paying attention to the shape of the mouse pointer. So it's a thick cross for highlighting text. If on the other hand you hover your mouse pointer over the perimeter, anywhere on the perimeter of what you've highlighted, can you see how it changes to a cross with 4 arrowheads on it? If you wait until you get the 4 arrowheads, then when you hold down left mouse button, it cuts and pastes. That's a left mouse button drag and drop. So you can cut and paste. On the other hand, if you hover in the bottom right corner of what you've selected, you get the thin cross, and it's the thin cross that we need to use Excel's autofill feature. Autofill, hold down left mouse button and drag, continues and fills the series. So for a text entry, it's going to duplicate it. What I'd like to talk about actually on this particular video is using something called custom lists. So have you ever been in a situation where you need to you have a range of products or a range of departments or individuals, and a sort of range of names that you need to re-enter time and time again into spreadsheets, and you need to be careful about spelling them correctly. It takes a while to enter them, but particularly if they're long. If they're longer entries that you need to think about, you can save a lot of time and ensure accuracy if you pre-program these names that you need to re-enter, if you pre-program these names into Excel so that autofill automatically picks up on them. So this is what we're going to do. I'll just quickly clear this. So where do we go to pre-program in a range of names that we want to reuse using autofill? Top left corner, it's the File tab. This is where we go to pre-program the so-called custom list into Excel. So we click on File, we then go to Options. When we get into here, on the left-hand side, we need to go down to Advanced. And then on the right hand side we scroll all the way down to the bottom and we have a Edit Custom List button. This is the one we need to use to pre-program these names in. So we click on Edit Custom List, and on the left hand side we have existing lists. Here are a few that I created earlier. And on the right hand side where it says list entries, we can manually type in the names that we want to use. So let's say I knew that I wanted to create a spreadsheet and it's going to have this particular individual, Christopher Paul James, another one here called Angela Veronica Williams, and Luca Schmal Donny, and there may be many others, and you just type them all in and press enter. You could hit the comma and separate them if you wanted to, but the key is once you've listed the entries in here, you click add. This adds them to the custom lists, and you say OK. So now, just say OK again, you can type any one of those names. So if I typed, for example, Luca Schmaldoni, I can take the autofill handle, drag, and it understands that that name is part of a list. Take any one of the names and re-enter. And the beauty with this is I could do a Control N, brand new worksheet from scratch. You can go to any spreadsheet now because this information is not stored in the spreadsheet, it's stored in your profile. So when you log onto the computer, it recognizes who you've logged in as and it loads this information. So you can go to any spreadsheet now, type any one of the names that were on the list. Let's just see if I can remember. Christopher Paul James. And then when you use the autofill handle, bottom right corner, it recognises they're part of a range of names. So there we have it. Custom lists, accuracy ensuring and time saving. We like accuracy ensuring and time saving when it comes to entering data on an Excel spreadsheet. My name's Chris James. We are excel.co.uk. Thank you for your time, and hopefully you'll tune in again for more short tips and tricks using Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. Thanks.